Hello everyone. It seems like it's literally been forever since I've been on here actually showing my face, speaking. I don't even think I've done any lives. I don't think I have even jumped on my stories for probably 4 or 5 months. Way too long, but in truth, I have been going through it. I've been dealing with some personal things that really required my full attention. A lot of other things had to go on the back burner for a little bit while I sorted through those things and of course took care of myself during kind of a difficult time. But with that being said, I have been feeling great lately, really feeling like myself again. And so I thought, what better time to jump on and share a really easy and quick ritual with you today. So this ritual is a clearing and calling in ritual. You do both. And it's a great alternative to fire. Because you know what, it's not always convenient, right, to like light a bunch of stuff on fire and to, let that go. You might not have the space, there might not be a safe space, depending all different reasons why. So anyways, this is a really great alternative that you can do really anywhere. It doesn't require very much time or even very many supplies, I guess you could say is the word that I'm looking for. As you can see in front of me, I have 2 glasses of water, and that's really all you need, and your intention. So to start, and like I said, this is a ritual for release. So to start, you're going to get your 2 glasses of water. You're going to want one to be drinkable. I mean, if they both are, fine. But one is fine just being tap water or whatever water you have lying around, because one is going to get poured out, but you will ingest one. So make sure it's water that you feel comfortable drinking. That's the first thing. So ideally, before you do any ritual, you're going to do whatever you personally do to set up sacred space, create a safe space to kind of align. I always suggest taking a few deep breaths, relaxing all the muscles in the body, getting the nervous system really nice and like regulated, so that you're feeling good and you're really tuned in, because the ritual is just the tool that we use, but the intention and the energy behind the intention is really what creates the magic. We can do anything or nothing, but it just kind of helps us with our human way of thinking if we kind of have some type of ritual to harness that intention, I guess you could say. So really calming the nervous system, relaxing the muscles of the body, setting intention on the ritual you're going to go into with some type of reverence is something I always suggest. So once you kind of get in that space, you will sit with your water. And sorry if you can hear cars going by. It's very hot here, so I have all the windows open, so I apologize for that. But hopefully it's not too distracting or too loud for you. So with your 2 glasses of water, you will take your first glass of water that you have, and thinking about what it is you're releasing, what's no longer serving you, what you're ready to let go of, you can gently whisper that into the water, just like this. And that could take as long or as little as you want. You can put a hand over it and kind of imagine that your words are being directed into this water. So you would just kind of say something like this into the water. If you could hear that whisper, whatever it is, whatever you're releasing. And once you've said everything that you need to say and you've let it all out and you've cleared it from you and directed it to go into this water, you will take this water and pour it out somewhere on the earth. Now, I don't recommend using your house plants, but I'm going to use this one because I, in this moment, didn't really whisper anything in there except for kind of a demonstration. So this is just going to be representative for what we're doing of the earth. And the reason why I say I don't recommend houseplants is because if you're whispering all the stuff you want to release and then you feed it to your plants, they're sentient beings, I believe, as well. And so we don't really want to give all that to our houseplants. It might kind of affect their overall health and energy. It's been scientifically proven that even positively speaking or negatively speaking to plants will have a big impact on how well they grow. So this is just my opinion. It's not based on anything else other than that. But I personally just feel like you don't want to use your houseplants for this. But I'm going to use this representing the earth because like I said, I haven't spoken any true releasing into this cup. So this just represents you and pouring it somewhere outside. And this guy needs water anyway, so win-win. So yeah, you would pour that water out, and while you're pouring it out, you want to also stay very intentional with that as well. Understand that you're sending this energy to Mother Gaia, that it's safe for you to send this energy to Mother Gaia to be transmuted. You're handing it over. So it's another way of kind of handing something over to the universe, except in this ritual, instead of burning it to send it up, you know, up to the universe symbolically, we are sending it down to the earth to be transmuted, handing it over to Mother Gaia and allowing her to work her magic on that, transmuting that energy into something that's going to come forth and be for the highest and greatest good of all. So that's the first step in this ritual, and that's the release part of it. The next part, and the second part, is going to be calling in. So anytime we release, we need to fill that space. We create space, energetic holes. And that's a really great thing when we're unloading things that are no longer serving us or weighing us down. But if we don't intentionally decide what we want to fill that space with, then it can just kind of get filled with whatever's showing up, whatever energy you're in or whatever. So part of this, again, is that intentionality. So really thinking about, okay, you've created space now, you've opened it up, great. It's like spring cleaning energetically, right? So what kind of things do you want to bring in? So spending some time before you move on with the second part and really contemplating what you want to call in. And that can be anything. It can be an energy. It can be actual things that you're trying to manifest. It could be how you want to feel, you know, all different things. It just depends what your, you know, individual circumstances are. So do take some time and really think about that. Ponder that question of like, what is it that I want to fill this space with? You are a powerful creator, and these are the ways that we can create the life and energy that we wish to embody and be surrounded in. So taking time to think about that, once you kind of know and you have a clear vision of what you're going to fill the space with after the release, you can then take your second glass of water, and just the same as we did with the first, you're going to speak into it. But instead of speaking what you're releasing, you're going to speak what you're choosing to call in. So that could be happiness, joy, abundance on all levels, or whatever you choose. Those are just some examples that I was using, if you can even hear me whispering into my water. So you're going to whisper into your water. Imagine your words being exactly as they are, a powerful tool of creation, right? And imagine, and again, it all comes back to intentionality. So as you're whispering these words into the water, really imagine and visualize that you're infusing this water. It's being infused with your intentions. It's being infused with what you're calling in now. And once you've finished and you've spoken whatever's in your heart that needs to be spoken, you can then take this water and again, and I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm going to say it again, intentionally, with intentionality, thinking as you're consuming this water, visualizing that now all those beautiful things that you have confirmed that you would like to call in, whatever those are coming into your body. And as the water enters into your body through ingesting it, you're infusing yourself with that basically sanctified water, because that's really what it is you're creating a sanctified and blessed water now. And there has been so much interesting science behind water and the way that the molecules react to our energy. And so this is an extremely powerful practice, because you've actually changed the dynamic of the water the second that you spoke, both into what you're releasing, but also into what you're calling in. You've actually created change in this water. It's not the same as it was when it came from your faucet or wherever you poured it from. So once you've spoken your intentions into your water, you can then, like I said, with intentionality, drink the water. And I'm not going to drink this entire glass of water, because I'm really just using these as kind of props to show you guys visually how to do this ritual. But you can drink it kind of slow with each sip. Feel it in your water. I mean, not in your water. feel it in your mouth, feel it going down your throat. Imagine it going down and infusing with your blood and running through your body. And then after that, let it go. Know that the universe has heard you. Know that Mother Gaia is taking care of what you've released, and that now you have created, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm so sorry, I paused. But you've basically not created, but filled that space that was created, is more so what I'm trying to say here, with your beautiful intentions. So I'd love to hear how this ritual went for you guys. So please do tell me in the comments if you decide to do it. It is a very powerful, powerful ritual, as simple as it is. And you know, I always say this, but I think we tend to want to make things really complicated sometimes, because our ego mind and our human mind tells us that if something's not complicated, it can't be effective or holy or blessed. But nothing could be further from the truth, and sometimes it's the simplest practices that bring us the closest to God. So I really hope that this has served you. It's been really fun getting back in front of the camera again and using my voice and whatnot to communicate with you guys. So I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend, whatever you're up to. And as always, I'm sending out so much love to each and every one of you.